Okay.
You know, do you have a guy?
Trust me, Donnie. When you meet Benjamin Crane, okay, you're gonna be fucking flabbergasted.
All right. Look, I trust you. I just listen. Murphy was the first lawyer I met, and he was pretty decent. So I just thought, you know, whatever. Okay.
Let's talk about this business shit. You know, it's not important.
Okay, so we have.
Well, actually, no, that is important.
Boys, we have two avenues. We have two avenues right now, and maybe you might have moved a little bit further on either of them when I was sleeping because I haven't been around as much. But on the one hand, we got the oxy, and on the other hand, we got the aluminum that you and I were fucking around with. Did you get any extra leads on that?
Aluminum? What do you mean aluminum?
All right, let's start from the top. Oxy, we have a plan for. Kind of figured it out a bit last night. Let's start with this business shit.
Let's start with the business thing.
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
very important.
So y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. So first and foremost, you can acquire a business license. That business license is needed in order to conduct any form of business in Los Santos legally. Now, obviously, you can get away with small things. Like, you know, you have like a little watch sales or whatever, but you're really pressing your luck because the moment somebody decides to quote unquote look into it, right? Especially if your business gets too big. Like right now, I'm running Pegasus without a business license, but that's okay. It's still a small shop. You know what I'm saying? But if there was a decision by the DOJ to say, well, hey, hold on a second. You don't have a license. They can come in and fuck us. Now, we can continue to do business, but they can come at you legally. How and with what charges, it's hard to say because I don't even think there is a charge for running a business illegally. They could come at you with like, you know, tax evasion possibly and shit like that. But I'm going to be real with you. If these motherfuckers are looking into businesses right now, but they don't even have any laws and regulations and all this shit in place, well, I got to ask myself whether they're kind of barking up the wrong tree. But let's pretend that happens.
And, just 1 second, please. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Motherfuckers come pouring in when I'm here. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for Lang there.
But
all right.
I wanted to ask you, Nino, do you have a guy selling tea at
Top of the hour,
pickup
every hour,
stop?
60-second ad break, boys.
Yes, I do crate sales occasionally. So like if business is slow, especially in the other hours, I will do, I'll get people to sell them out in the open, keeps the marketing up. Lets people know that the teas exist. Plus puts extra money in our pockets.
We have an in with the mayor still, right? Or what happened there? Or did he like... Okay.
Well, definitely with Thomas Dwayne, right? I don't know. I haven't spoken to Andy at all, but
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Look at this fucking guy. Look at him.
Over here.
Mind if I come in to clock in?
Yeah, come over here. What's your name?
What the fuck is going on?
Very sorry to interrupt.
What's your name?
Name's Jonathan, sir.
Pleasure to meet you, Jonathan.
Other side, Jonathan, clocking.
Go ahead and cock in.
Yep, I'm gonna cock in right now. Don't worry.
The mayor is a woman, really?
Just gonna sign this.
No, put your dick in there.
Yeah, pull out your cock.
Seriously?
No.
You guys want to see my cock?
No, I don't want to see your fucking cock. It's called cock. Oh,
It's
there
right
you
here.
go. There we go. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Much better.
All right.
Yeah, I thought we were getting a little strange here. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm making a power move, Nino. I'm marrying the mayor.
What?
Okay. That, and then what are you going to do afterwards when she's not the mayor anymore?
Wait,
business tax is going down from 20% down to 10%, maybe even 5%.
Okay, continue. I'm back. Continue.
Did you just say you're marrying the fucking mayor? Can you yell, please?
Oh, did you not hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just miss?
Sab just said he's marrying the fucking mayor.
Yeah, to get lower taxes around there, right?
That's not how it works.
He's gonna fuck his way to lower taxes? How the fuck is that happening?
How does that fucking work?
Then explain it to me then.
How about you explain how you think fucking the mayor is gonna get you lower taxes?
Because I can convince her to lower taxes. Oh, come on, man. Persuasion.
So
Speech
you
level.
What are you gonna
figure
fucking roll a
Deeennnn,
persuasion
lawyer
check on her?
or a mayor is going to convince that
Yeah, I've already
person
convinced her to bring it down
reconstruct-
to almost to 6%. She's thinking between 10 12%.
First, you got to convince her to fucking marry you, I think, or to fuck you.
No, that's happening already.
But you fucking the mayor already?
Hey, can you give me Cassie's number, Sam? I need to call her later.
No, shut the fuck up.
What do you mean, shut the fuck up? She's gonna be single, right? She's a fucking beautiful woman.
Well, it's more like a, you know how like back in the day they have
Give me a
arranged
second.
marriage, to like one family joins another
While
family,
y'all
like a
chit chat, I'm
powerhouse.
just gonna think about a coffee real quick.
That's what's happening here. It's like an arranged marriage.
I gotta pee.
Motherfucker, what is wrong with you?
Anyways, we're talking about business, right?
Yes. Okay, so I don't really know the extent of the power that we can attain, but what we really fucking needed was Thomas Dwayne to be in the fucking position of a mayor.
Why is that?
To manipulate laws and shit, right? Make it easier for guys like us to run a business.
Mm.
You get what I'm
So-
saying? Now, I don't know the extent of the power that he would have doing that,
Well,
but
I
I'm
can
sure there's
tell
some
you.
laws we can pass.
I can tell you. So I talked to Anne. She explained the process to me fully, right? She said basically, all business and law changes go through her, and then she basically picks and chooses what she wants, and then gives it to DOJ. The DOJ have the final say of it, though. So she's more like a middleman.
Oh, so they're fucking used to just like the fucking president of the United States. I got you.
Basically, they're the middleman. So she'll hand
They're
it.
literally useless. Literally fucking useless.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the DOJ will say yes or no. They have like the final stamp on it, right?
So what the fuck is the point of a mayor? It doesn't make any sense. How do they have the last say on something that they shouldn't have a say in?
I guess the mayor is to help out with like with people trying to give out, or just in general try to help out with like business proposal and new ideas and new changes, right? And they bring it to the DOJ in a different light, and they help push those agenda, I guess. I don't know. That's what she explained to me basically.
Okay, this might be a problem, but we have a solution, right? But how effective is the solution of having Petunia be CEO? We become board of fucking directors, whatever the fuck it's called. Because hypothetical, what if some crazy shit happens in the future? How protected would the business be? Is there a line that you don't cross? Maybe killing somebody or some shit.
Oh.
Hey, nerds, come on in.
Seems to be a little traffic jam going up by the employee parking. Would you like me to call a tow about that?
That would be fantastic.
Don't tow the fucking cab though.
Nothing in the parking lot. It's just like literally right in the way. Like right.
Yeah,
outside.
go ahead and tow those fucking crazy cars, but if that taxi gets
Also-
towed, you're fired.
For sure. Also, I was taking inventory, and I don't have a vehicle myself, and we could use ingredients. Should I just take my bike and go do that?
Take Donnie's taxi, all right? Just keep it in one piece.
Hold on.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when we get out here. It's gotten kind of nasty.
I know it was already nasty when we were walking outside.
Yeah, the locals really want to park here.
What the fuck is going on? How are you gonna get out of here? All right, here. This is the cab.
No, I've gotten flowers before. Bundles of herbs.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on towing anything in
First place
here.
you could try
Just
to look.
those
Yeah, it's not you I'm worried about. Here, get in the fucking car so I can give you the keys. Or wait, did you get it?
Nope, thought you were gonna hand them to me outside. Let me get in. You need to unlock it.
Good. Now, there's a lot of crazy shit that's going to be.
And maybe one more time.
There's going to be a encounter video briefing that is going to be
Yep.
produced.
Hold on.
That is going to be.
Yeah,
what
just
the
try
fuck?
sliding them to me here.
Wait, what the fuck is going
If you
on?
want to be there.
Wait,
that'd be
what?
Great.
Uh,
I'll talk to
your
you
car
later.
got the
I'll
scuff?
explain about it. Probably later tonight.
Oh my god, dude.
So,
Wait, hit that lock one more time for me. Let's just be thorough.
but yeah,
Yep.
that's all the
There we
information I'm going to give you.
There
for
it
now.
is. Okay, here you go. You
Once
have the
the
keys
encounter
now.
video is finished,
Thank you, sir.
be sure.
Go ahead. What the fuck are these
Make sure
nerds
you
talking
guys
about
get
over
hold
here?
of that.
Stop eating your chip pockets or your pocket chips.
Yo,
You gotta make sure this stuff doesn't cyber expire back then. You understand me, samurais?
Yeah.
Do you want to be
absolutely
deemed
understand.
prepared or not?
If you need knives, I can sell them to you.
Listen, You need to be more prepared in the facial
Donnie, we
cream
have a
that
fucking meeting.
fucking
Come on.
Donnie puts on his face every morning when he wakes up and stares in the mirror and sees his cracked fucking dry skin. You don't
Donnie,
want to
come
be
on.
like
What the
him, do
cyber
you?
fuck are they doing over there?
You can see his acne scars.
Hey, nerds, we're opening up soon. You guys better not be fucking late, all right?
Yes, of course.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
Donnie.
Yes, Emperor.
Hey, get your cyber fucking asses in there soon.
Shut the cyber fuck up, samurai.
What was he saying? Was he
I don't mean
talking?
to alarm you, but the front door is open and no one is around.
You don't work here though, right? You're a
No,
customer.
I don't. Yes, I
Okay.
am. Well, yes, I'm Anna Swallows of the Deep, mother of the cock. Glory to the cock.
Wait, what?
So,
You do work here?
no, I do not. I am the young lad's party mother.
I'm so confused. Wait, whose mother are you?
Lando and the boys,
Wait, which ones specifically?
the nerds.
I know. I know. I understand. Which
Lando.
nerd out of the? Oh, Lando's mom. Okay, nice to know.
Well,
I'm Don. Nice to
party
meet
mom.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
The front door was open and no one is here. I think they might be in an employee because I dropped the boys off. I
Yeah.
think, I just didn't mean to alarm you. I saw someone. I literally just walked in and nobody's here. So
Yeah. I think they're talking to some fucking weird guy out there in the parking lot. over there.
Okay. Well, I should at least make sure that they are all right. Is this back door unlocked, or should I go around?
The back door is unlocked. Yeah, you can go out through there
Okay. Thank
if you would like.
I just need to make sure that the boys are okay.
Here you go. I unlocked it for you.
Thank
You
you.
just glide out of this.
Hey, whose mom is this?
What class do you play?
Maybe one day I'll tell you, but I don't think you deserve to.
Oh.
Let's just say it's not a demon hunter.
He
So
plays
I'll
fucking
keep
Red
that low.
Paladin.
He's probably
What?
a Red's Paladin,
Oh, no.
yes.
Damn, Lando's mom's kind of fucking hot.
All right, do we have enough food and tea?
It was only 6 inches. That's it. It was just a cold.
Donnie, finally, thank you for joining us, my
Hey,
friend.
one of the nerds' mom is kind of fucking hot.
Oh shit!
Really,
My
I want
man.
to meet her, actually.
Yeah, Lando's mom.
Really?
What's her name?
I don't know. I forgot.
Hey, I mean, Lando just called me his fucking father and tells me he loves me now.
All right, come on. Let's keep going.
All right.
Clock in, my man, if you want to.
Hey, you guys are good to clock in, nerds. Don't fucking worry about it.
All right. So,
You can continue. You can trust these guys. All right, trust me. I got a lot
no,
to
I
tell
know,
you.
I know. I'm just trying to remember where we were.
Anna
All right.
Swallows.
So, you need a business license.
Right.
You need to establish a CEO and a board if you need to. I mean, hell, you could just put 2 people on the board. They don't need to actually make any decisions. Trust them enough to like be able to
Has
go to
Nino
business
or Lang
meetings,
told him about Lana? No.
talk on your behalf, that kind of thing. And that protects you, because no matter what you do, if there's an issue, you just like, let's say Petunia. I mean, honestly, I'd put Sab as your CEO, seeing that he's clean. And then one day when Sab kills a woman, we will, just have a meeting and you put another person in place.
The only
Now-
issue with that, will that stop me from getting Hayes Auto in the future? Because I'm trying to get that right now, Nito. That's my goal right now.
Oh, you're trying to get Hayes?
Yeah, well, so I talked to Igor, and he's like, fuck this place. I don't want to be working here anymore, kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to pass it on to somebody else who didn't put the work and time into it, right? He said, if maybe you get to that point, I'll pass the torch. So that's where I'm at right now. That's why I quit all my jobs and started working at Hayes, because I think there's potential. And then Dean, the casino owner, last night, him and Buddha and I talked last night, and he said he'll help me buy that place afterwards.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? Full transparency. First things first. Would we be the board of directors? Me, you, and Donnie, or is it separate people?
No, it'd be like Petunia.
So she
I
would be
mean, we might be able to
CEO.
be on the board while she's the CEO.
Okay, now my second thing, full transparency. I love Petunia with my very, very heart. Okay, like she was my own, right? But hey, feel free to sign in, Lela. You're good.
Hi, thank
But
But
but she questions things that I do sometimes and refuses to do them, and it scares me, thinking that she would have power over that if I appointed her that. For example, right?
You need someone who will do be the shadow.
What do you mean? In what way?
Excuse me, just need
who the
to
fuck?
cock
All right,
back
we're
in.
not gonna have anybody
Okay.
be clean. That's the reality, right? We can't have somebody be fucking clean in our group of bandits. So what the fuck are we gonna do?
Well, here's the thing. I know somebody I can speak to, but would them not being around all the time be an issue? Because fucking Ellie Dano was my right hand for a long time. And I quite frankly making her the owner
I
of this
don't think
place.
they need to be around. Not the
Yeah,
owner, the CEO. The difference is you're still the owner. She's just the acting CEO. And as long as she follows what you ask her to, it's perfect.
As long as they don't I think as long as they have a clean record, that's all we need. It's a CEO and name only anyway. It's like mostly just like a symbolic
Right, it's name
role.
only, but if the CEO for one day, I don't know, woke up out of bed and said they fucking hated you, wanted to fuck you, they could, right?
Right. Basically, Lang is saying you cannot fully control her, right? Is that what you're saying? That she sometimes.
Essentially, yeah.
mean-
And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I love Petunia. I like that she's her own person and she has her own opinions and doesn't back down from them, right? But when we're talking business here, I need somebody that I can fucking fully control, total puppet, right? That would never
right.
fuck me.
Right.
So
Or
I'm gonna
somebody
be
who's not around.
Yeah.
Or a
I'd
dead
say
person.
Ellie's a great idea.
Clock in, my man.
The problem with business law in Los Santos is that they're regulating it from the seat of their pants.
I mean, I think so too. I think so. What scares me, right? We had a brief conversation where we were making coffee, right? The fucking mayor, for example, they have to run all their laws and ideas through the DOJ.
Yep.
And not to shit on the DOJ, but I feel like they make a lot of decisions based on their own opinion, right? It's not really that, it's very subjective what they say. No, or am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're right. No, well, so my understanding is that they have like the Supreme, what is it called?
I'm gonna keep
The
going.
justices, and they make decisions. But you are right in that they I mean, that's how it works.
Well, no, they have federal judges now. They call them, and
Oh, they
Cooper's
call
being one of
federal
them.
judges.
Yeah, Cooper's one of them. Mhm.
So we can't do like a split, split between you, me, and Petunia, that sort of thing, and then we have 51%, she has 49% ownership, that sort of thing.
No. Lang would want 100% ownership.
He wants to
Really?
figure.
Or whatever. I don't think there's any point of having any shares and stuff like that. I feel like that'd complicate things. I mean, you can if you want, but CEO doesn't need to own the business.
What is the depth of that? How protected are you having something set up like that,
As protected as you can be. Like I said, as of right now, there's very little in terms of business law. As such, all it takes is someone to convince a judge something is right, and they might go forward with it. Oh, my point is that they could wake up tomorrow and be like, "Oh, you're the owner and you own the I don't know. It's fucking weird. I'm with you. The best thing you can do right now, without diving into the details, I would say put Ellie as the CEO, remain the owner, make sure Ellie does what you need her to do, and we push the DOJ to be more transparent as to what the boundaries are when it comes to business ownership and regulation. Because right now it's hard to answer these questions because
I don't want to be CEO. I don't want to get my
Because
record
it's
clear in
undefined.
CEO. I'm not gonna run a fucking
No, I know what you're
civilian.
saying. Now, what if I wanted to have you and Donnie on the board with Petunia? That way, it's always a 2-to-1 vote on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was suggesting. Like, no matter what the
I
fuck
think
happens, we should have a full person board,
Mm.
and then and then have Petunia as CEO plus also member of the board. It doesn't fucking matter if all three of us have criminal records or whatnot. We're on the fucking board. You know,
Yeah.
we don't do this shit. We're just co-owners of the fucking establishment. We have nothing to do.
I think it's a good idea. It's unknown to me whether members of the board can have felonies on their record.
I mean, technically, you said it's arbitrary and up to the fucking justices, right? So they could literally tomorrow decide, you know what? We don't want fucking members of the board to have a criminal record either. In which case, we'll fuck no matter what. So
yeah, and that's my.
So I hate to say
right?
this, but I think our boy Seb here is closer to the fucking seat of power with his cock than we are. I think he's got a better
the issue
idea.
is we're trying to fucking play chess, but the fucking judges literally manipulate the chessboard.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
no set and divine preset rules, right?
Yeah, and it's not that they do it intentionally. It's just that it's not defined. And yes, it is. Well, welcome to like the shit I had to deal with in Sahara. It was like very, okay, well, what happens when this happens and that, because you don't know what is okay and what is not okay.
At
So it
this
goes
stage,
back
we're
to
better
my-
off having Kevin fucking Whipaloo be the fucking CEO. Holy shit.
I would say I wouldn't think too. I mean, look, these are the same laws that existed before the tsunami, the Great Tsunami and economic depression. I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I would protect yourself with a puppet CEO. And then push for the mayor to get more clarification on business law.
I'm a little worried. I feel like even if we stop bringing that shit up, don't you inadvertently feel like we're starting that process? Isn't it better to
In a
just
way,
fucking roll with
I
the
mean,
punches for the
you
time
guys-
being?
Yeah, you guys are not the only ones in this position. I mean, look at Rami.
Yeah, I was just about to say that motherfucker's not gonna have a clean record.
Yeah, that's how he
No,
has it. I think
Vinny's gonna run the gallery. Yeah, he's gonna run the gallery.
You know,
We talked about it.
Vinny owns it, right? Oh
He's,
no, sorry, Rami owns it, right?
Right. He's gonna give it to Vinny to run it.
There you go. See, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, this is like every establishment in Los Santos. 90% of people have felonies on their record, and if they don't already, they either do already or they will eventually.
I changed the title. Yeah, I think Puppet CEO all the way with a board that fucking keeps her in check. I vote A on that. That's what I vote on.
Right, and the board can always fire the CEO, right?
That's my vote.
Exactly. I mean, the owner can pull out the CEO as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this is the best decision, right? Just really hope we don't fucking wake up one day and have, like I said, like, you know, some law that just fucking gets put in for this, you know, against this kind of shit or something.
I think it's time to push the boundaries and see how far you go, like Nino said, right?
Now, I want to bring up the next thing in regards to candy being served here. That is where it gets very dangerous. And that's actually a bigger problem you got to deal with, which is
Which is what? Is it a tsunami?
The healing potion's done.
Hello?
hello.
Nino, you gotta
Donnie,
talk
the healing
normal.
potion.
Stand over here. I don't want to talk too loud.
No, if you talk normal, they can't hear you. Like,
Well, let's go in the back.
Are you
here.
sure?
Let's go in the corner and whisper. Come on.
Yeah. So, normal is like by the other goddamn side of the table.
If we're selling fucking candy over here, all
Okay.
right, and the cops find out or someone rats, I mean, I don't think you should sell any candy out of here. After
stop
what we
talking,
saw
please?
with, wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
If we sell healing potions out of this establishment, someone will snitch and they will look into your business and then it could get shut down. That's your big issue. And the reason I put it that way is last night, me and Tony, we went and hit the Flecka, right?
Right.
And when I was down in the jail cells and I was getting my charges, They took my VPN and my laptop. When I asked, why would you take that? Officer Spotton stated that there's a report that these are used in the Fluckers. And I said, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, wait, excuse me? Like, no, like, what are you talking about? First off, I wasn't trying to rob the place. And second off, I didn't use any of that shit. I was like jamming a fucking lockpick in the thing. Why do you think the door didn't open? And he goes, okay, look, let me look at this report. And he pulls up a report from a Officer Divine. The way that I was very attentive as to how he was talking about this particular report. It made it seem like it wasn't a very elaborate one, but rather one that may have been, you know, a handful of paragraphs, because he concluded by saying, well, there's not like a lot here, but I think they're still looking into it. I just need to know you own this. And I said, well, I got receipts at home. I was going to forge them. Right.
Right.
And he's like, okay, let me look into that. Let me talk to my superior. So I get let go because I had been there for so long. I go to the front, and there was a senior officer, Svensson. He tells me that, how do we know that you didn't steal this from the Flucker? I'm like, what? No. I mean, look, was there any... He was very, like, just giving me bullshit by the book answers, you know? Like, he had no intention of giving it to me.
So he thought you stole the laptop from a Flecka?
That's the first thing he said.
Okay.
Oh, no. I asked him, I said, hey, I got the receipts. Can I give you these and get it? And he's like, no, you can't. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, first he says, how do I know you didn't steal this from the Flucker? I'm like, oh, was there any evidence of it being tampered with? Like, first off, I was in the back. I got charged for this. The doors didn't even fucking open. Is there any evidence that this was taken? Like, what makes you think that? It's like, yeah, well, I mean, you could have. It's, you know, we're looking into it or something. And then he goes, well, we're going to need receipts. Do you have them? And I said, yeah, if I go to the apartment right now, I'll grab the receipts. You're going to give it back? And it's like, no, because it's going to be used for, it's an active investigation.
Is he trying to say that they're
And I
meddling?
say,
Cops
well,
are
how
doing-
long is the investigation going to last? And he said indefinitely. So what that means is they do, based on the fact that there's a report and how certain they are about this, some fucking asshole went and told the cops these laptops are being used in the Flucker.
Of course.
So
And
out
the
of all
VPNs.
so out of all the fuckers who've hit Flecka so far, you think there's a fucking snitch? Or in all
Yeah.
in some of the fucking crime families, you think there's someone who's
I
you know,
mean, it could
you
be
know-
a crime family. It could just be some fuckboy who got a laptop, you know, and plugged it in, you know, and then told them like, oh my God, like, you know, please, like, don't send me to jail. I don't want a $3,000 fine. I'll tell you the laptop's used.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody probably narked to save their own skin.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a laptop, right? Or what is the line of that?
What is of that?
Where's the line drawn with that? It's a fucking laptop you're using to watch Netflix or porn or some shit.
That's what I told him. Oh, they said we need to and so he also said that in property, unlike other things, property seizures or whatever are different than other things. With a property seizure, you have to prove that you didn't use it for any illegal activities.
Wait.
Proving meaning what? Is word of mouth not proof? Or
Mhm.
that's a really weird way to put things.
Exactly. It's a very like you can't even like prove you can't like, you know, so pretty much you have to prove that that laptop wasn't used. So how do you prove it?
okay,
Like
here
that wasn't the intent of it.
all right, I got an idea. It's a little crazy. Are you ready? You know how I've like talked about the fucking Thieves Guild and whatever? Well, seeing as you already have mentioned the fact that half the guys in a city are hitting licks and banks and whatnot, and also owning business on the side, why don't we have a business association where we get together the heads of every fucking business and all of the important people together in one fucking location. All the people that we trust, of course. Make sure it's a limited hangout, and we basically hire a fucking team of lawyers to start hitting the fucking police on these civil asset forfeitures. I mean, it's completely unacceptable that they're taking fucking, your laptop. As Lang also said, it could just be you could just be watching Netflix. You should be watching porn on that fucking thing, and now you can't even do that.
Exactly.
You want to start a union, basically, right? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
the best way to.
Well, I mean,
fucking
that's
put
what
it.
when unions happen in the criminal world, it would be considered a cartel, I guess. So yeah, unions.
Cartel.
Mhm.
I think starting a union would be the best way to fucking do this. So we can get every
That's
crime
smart.
family involved.
That's smart.
I like that.
Yeah, a little
There's
chamber
one
of commerce.
common enemy, right? It's the PD.
Yeah, chamber of fucking commerce, baby. That's what we do
So-
it.
So where I was going with this is my point there that I this is a good conversation, but I want to keep us on track with where I'm going with this, which is the cops. There's a lot of snitches out there, right? Very high chance of a snitch. And we saw the same thing with Oxy. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Like fucking same day,
Yeah,
motherfuckers
definitely,
up
yeah.
over there.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Which is why we need to start controlling those fucking locations too. And the only way to do that is if we have everybody in unison coordinating. You know what I mean?
I think that's a good idea, but my point with all this is the moment you sell the Oxy over here to dumb motherfuckers, one of those dumb motherfuckers is gonna snitch, and the police will seize your property for an indefinite ongoing investigation.
No, you're absolutely right. We can't do
Yeah,
that.
you're right. There's no. I'm trying to think of a way around that, but there really isn't, right?
So, as of right now, Murphy Braun is working on a case for me. I gotta get in contact. The reason I brought it to him and I brought it up to Thomas Dwayne is because right now the cops, without enough justification, can take any of your shit indefinitely, and as such, this case is going to be pushing for a precedent where that limits the cops from being able to do that anymore because it's ridiculous. I don't give a fuck how this works in other cities. It doesn't make any sense in Los Santos.
I mean, these guys are gonna fucking look for another loophole once we establish precedent, regardless, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking we need structural change, but I don't know if it's too hard or not. Look, you guys know the fucking allegiances in the city better than I do. That's why I was suggesting what I was suggesting, you know. But you're absolutely right about fucking using a business to using a business as a front. We can use it to clean shit, but we can't use it to fucking sell drugs out of it. That's not gonna work.
Too risky.
You
don't
should
wanna
only
shit
wash
and eat in the
things
same
out
place,
of here.
right?
Mm-hmm. I know
Just
that
wash
goes
money from here,
against.
then, that's it.
I think that, yeah. I think I understand that goes away from what you wanted, but it's too fucking risky right now.
Oh no, trust me. I'm definitely willing to crawl before I can fly. I'm not in a rush to do anything. I am here in this fucking city to build a kingdom with my fucking boys the right way. I'm not here to rush anything. But I think what Don said is sticking to me. I think creating a union of every family we can think of or organization that is not filled with fucking idiots is good, and we control everything.
Yeah. And the way I see it is, listen, we're our little organization here. Now, we don't have enough manpower right now to fucking make sure that the drops are regulated, right? That fucking underpass behind the police department. We can't fucking control that on our own. We can't have enough guys on there. So what would be better in that situation? Well, if we only had, 5 other fucking teams that we could be working with and organizing to ensure that none of these dumb motherfuckers run around, because you're the one who was talking about the fucking box truck or whatever. That's the reason why you got deterred, right? That was originally why you were worried about doing this shit. You were talking about a box truck and an underpass, that same drop-off point that we went to. Yeah. How the fuck do we stop dumbasses from hitting those spots?
You can't, but you can try to.
Oh, you can. You have a fucking
No, yeah,
union
you
of
can.
fucking
You absolutely
powerful
can.
people fucking watching, controlling that shit.
I
And
think
if
you gotta
fuck
make an
up, you're
example of
fucking
somebody, right?
blacklisted.
I mean,
It's simple.
sure. I'm saying it's not gonna stop you from doing dumb shit, right? But you can make an example of somebody, and then put the fear of God in people's heart when they think twice when it comes to
Mm.
fucking doing dumb shit.
Look, motherfucker, I'm willing to put a fucking brick of cocaine on somebody, get him locked up in prison for fucking 50 years to prevent the fucking from ruining the business. Okay.
I'm
There's a
with
lot
you.
of ways you can fuck somebody very hard, especially if you're in unison with a couple other organizations, right?
Exactly.
And if people know that, and that's the word on the street, the fear will keep them from acting out of the line, right?
Mm.
So that's what it comes down to, power. And, exercising that power and showing people what happens if they fuck with the wrong people, right?
I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good it's a really good idea.
Yeah. And to get started, look, I don't know the gangs. I don't know the fucking organizations. But to get started, we could just start off with the other business owners. You know what I mean? Those with well-established groups. People that you know are not going to fucking snitch. No leaky fucking boats.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You know
my
what I
thought
mean?
We
process.
speak to Dean. We speak to the motherfuckers that own the gallery. We speak to I don't really know in depth how the people at the Hayes Auto Shop are. People that we know
Igor
are
is a
involved in this
crazy
kind of
man.
shit.
I would be careful with that guy. You just pick people with the right mindset. That's the biggest thing, right? Because some people might try to fuck you over in the future.
People are always gonna try to fuck you over.
People are always people are always going to try to fuck you over, which is why you need to fucking talk to people with similar interests, right?
Exactly.
100%. 100%.
Give me 1 second.
That's why I was talking about people with our
Hey, what's
interests.
I think it's smart. You should definitely capitalize on that idea. I like it a lot.
Anyway, speaking of which, have you fucking hit the Oxy spot at all?
Yeah. It's Listen, I agree we don't push shit here, but that Oxy market can still be good, especially the fact that the motherfucker gives you a paycheck at the end. We can literally drive our T-cells with that.
Yeah. Have you tried it? Have you tested out the product?
I want to test it out. We've been fucking so busy all day, haven't had the time. I'm not to test it out in a bit here if you want.
I want to know what the
Bro,
fuck.
you see what Axe just tweeted out? Jesus Christ.
What? Looking for top secret incognito laptop for sale ASAP, praying premium, don't tell anyone and just reply? What the fuck? I think we got...
The unit will look at that, grab this motherfucker, put him in the ocean.
All right, well, that's one person we're fucking avoiding, all right? Like the goddamn plague then.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Okay, now we know.
Oh, shit. That's funny. That's too funny.
And now we know who the fuck might have talked.
Probably, right?
Oh
I mean,
my God, you think it was him?
It wouldn't surprise me, right?
I mean, I have no fucking idea, but if he's out here fucking... If he's out here posting shit like this on fucking Twitter, like, he's either protected or he doesn't give a fuck. Either case, it doesn't matter. Either case, he's a fucking liability.
Hey,
Well, we're about to find out. We're about to find out if whoever the fuck...
Huh?
Did you look at Twitter right now, Nino?
Look at Twitter, Nino.
While you were on the phone.
Look at Jean Paul's tweet.
Look at the timeline. Remember how we were talking about whether there's a snitch or someone who like fucking got caught and did some dumb shit?
John, bro, I can. Oh, looking for top secret incognito.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I gotta say something, and
Someone literally said X was a rat, and I don't know who it was. I think it might have been
say it,
Denzel.
Say it. You can't stop that.
I thought these bosses would be a lot harder to find.
The thing is, it's never going to be that way because the minute people know, they're willing to talk to other people.
I just
You know,
don't
was it
understand
you?
why
Who the
one
fuck
is next
told
to
me?
Mr.
Who the
Pini,
fuck
though.
told me X was a rat? Was that you, or was it fucking Denzel?
No, Miles told me.
Oh, Miles told you. Okay.
X did some shit to Miles or whatever, and Miles did what we did to Bobby, and then roughed him up a little bit, and he went straight to the cops. Speaking up, we should probably talk to Chang'e about that.
Okay.
Want to give them a call? We should probably talk to Chang'e about this union shit too, getting their support to be massive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, one of you with the established relationships needs to fucking hit these boys up, and we go and do a limited hangout in a fucking place far away from ears and eyes, and also make sure that it's again limited to fucking, I guess, made men only.
Oh, Sav, you want to call them?
Yeah, I can call him. I can call Rami or Garam, just one of them.
'Cause I feel like getting a move on this thing would be crucial, and the sooner the better, right? Or at least the sooner we put that idea out there, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave that up to you boys, because you know I don't know these other fucking dudes.
I think it's the best way to handle things, honestly. A union where we can communicate and discuss with other families, and if issues arise, we can. If we're on the same page with shit, like we see a dumb motherfucker with a box truck being bait, handle that shit. Put him on the bottom of the ocean if any of us see it, right?
I agree.
It's the best way to handle things. Let me just check my employees real quick.
The only thing I would point out is, like, I don't know about you guys, but there's going to be a lot of that, and that's going to be a lot of handling. And if we think about it realistically, well, I don't know.
Why?
Let's see where things go.
Like I said, listen.
There's a lot of scumbags. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. They said they're ready to meet at the gallery if you guys want to go there.
Oh,
Okay.
here's the thing.
That would be great for it, actually.
Okay, perfect. What I was gonna say is, look, we can't control anybody's actions outside of our immediate group, right?
100%.
We know who our fucking boys are. We know who to
Right.
trust in here and here only. So that's precisely why when we talk to other people outside, we just got to make sure that they have the same kind of interests. And I think those guys, they have the exact same kind of fucking interests, and they don't fuck with the cops. So that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could be possible, but I'm wondering if I'm dreaming too much. To kind of be in unison with a bunch of different organizations, right?
I mean,
I like
look,
that.
that's how you fucking set up territories too. In the end, like, people are gonna get out of hand.
All right,
We'll
well-
think about that. We'll cross that fucking bridge when we get there. But in the starting point, I think, united, we're gonna be a little bit stronger.
I agree.
Sorry to interrupt again. Rami's an idiot. He said they need an hour now. He called me. I asked him if he's busy. He said he's good. Now his boy said otherwise, so they need an hour.
They need
so
an
probably,
hour.
A
So probably
fucking
tomorrow.
hour?
Yeah, probably tomorrow's best.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow then.
Tsunami's happening
Tomorrow.
pretty soon.
Oh, is it? It's an
Okay.
hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
need an
but
hour,
Nino,
right?
Nino, I know what your concerns are, and I agree with you. I think too many fucking alpha dogs in one room. Everybody's gonna want to be the top
No.
dog, and
Well, that I agree with. I'm thinking more on execution, right? So execution meaning, I think there's a lot more of these pests than we're going to be able to realistically handle. I mean, think about it. Do you think us four are going to be checking the oxy spot pretty often? Probably not, right?
Definitely not.
So I'm thinking more of like, okay, we can all sit in a room and say, hey, no one should do this. Otherwise, we're going to do something to them. But then we don't actually have anyone observing it and anyone actually handling it. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, we could connect with some people who are more than, the Vagos, the fucking Grove. These motherfuckers are probably going to be all over that shit, right?
I see what you're saying. So we are talking about doling out the work.
yeah.
Oh, definitely. 100%. It's the only way
Okay.
it'll work, right?
Yeah.
The last thing I fucking want personally is a war on my hands, ever.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it.
so the best way to avoid that, I think, is trying to work in unison and, have a lot of communication with, other syndicates, crime families, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, maybe we find a cleaner name for it. A more forward-facing, like I said.
The union, the commission,
the Chamber
like
of
that.
Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber
yeah.
of Commerce for the business, and on the back end we can call it the syndicate or something.
Syndicate. Oh shit. So it's gonna be a mafia.
Oh,
That's
whoa,
essentially
whoa!
what you're trying to build, right?
I mean, I didn't use the M word around these parts. We're just,
Alright,
we're
mob.
just-
Is that better?
But I like the idea of territory as well, right? Certain families don't fuck with each. Nobody comes to the rooster and starts fucking up at our establishment, right? We have meetings, discussions. Try to be cordial and talk things out if issues arise. And things like war and all this fucking random shit is the last form of aggression.
Exactly. And anyone that steps out of fucking line, we course correct.
Exactly.
Diplomacy.
Fucking diplomacy.
Okay. And I think that's really good because ultimately,
Who the fuck is calling me? Hold
given
on.
everything we've seen,
100%. And potentially
Hello?
the DOJ, these are powerful
Hey,
figures
Dom.
that are always going to try to be
Who's
moving.
this? Is this Lenny?
It's Lenny. Yeah, it's Lenny.
Hey, what's going on,
We are
man?
playing chess on people who
So,
believe
are
in
you
successful.
at Rooster Coat? Are you at work at the moment?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on with your employees? Lenny just came up to the door. One of them started trying to beat up Lenny. He just didn't even say anything. He just walked up to Lenny and started punching him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and then the other guy, Lenny was just coming to play some music down there, you know? But
Wait,
they're
what the
like
fuck?
forcing
Having a
Lenny
fun
out.
minutes would be
One
a
of them
good
pulled a
start,
gun
right?
on Lenny.
Wait, what?
Shelly's they're bullying Shelly, Shelly, the little lady with the lisp.
Oh,
taking their bucking her
motherfucker.
because she's
Hold
got a
on.
lisp.
All right, yeah, I'll,
Okay. Well, Lenny's just outside. Lenny's had to move though because they started trying to punch Lenny.
okay, I'll go take a look at it.
Okay.
Where the fuck did Buddha go? Hey, what the fuck's going on outside? Buddha.
Hey, what's up?
Someone,
apparently-
some ladies were in here asking about you guys earlier.
Apparently the nerds beat the fuck out of Lenny or some shit. That's what he was saying. Why are you laughing? Did you tell him to do that?
No. But it's good they did. I'm not mad about it.
Wait, really? Hey, did you guys
so
beat the
Lenny's
shit
here.
out of Lenny?
No, we did not beat the shit out of Lenny.
Wait, he said
But
someone
he's
pulled a
here.
gun on him.
Oh, wait. We have guns?
No, Layla,
No.
never use a gun. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, wink, wink. Okay.
No, wait,
Never
wait.
on the cock,
no.
especially. Okay.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Oh, no, never.
Resolve these issues
There you go.
peacefully.
Wait, what the fuck's
Hey,
going on?
I'm sorry, sir. We're trying to escort this man off the property, but he won't
Sorry
listen.
for the,
and I'm getting angry.
can you hear me?
Why are you guys trying to escort him off the property if he's got no, if he wants to be a paying customer, he can come inside,
Okay.
right?
Well, first off, he just tried to beat one of our customers.
Wait,
See the
Are you
blood over
serious?
there.
He started punching Lenny first, okay?
All right, and I
He
told
didn't
you
say
to
anything to
stop,
Lenny.
sir. I told you
Then
to
he did
stop,
stop.
and you did
Then
not.
he could have carried on. Then he stopped.
You hit him 3 times, sir.
Yes, because he just punched Lenny without even set up.
Emperor, are you all right?
I believe he tripped, sir, and after you punched him the 3rd
The fuck
time,
off
I
our
kept
property,
asking you to
fat
stop.
bitch.
What? Lenny was coming
Off
down here
our
to play.
Fucking property.
Okay, you know what? Lang? Fine.
What,
see.
Lenny?
We'll see,
Aw.
we'll see how it is.
Fat motherfucker.
Oh shit, sorry, Shelly.
Queen Shelly!
Oh, God.
Queen Shelly, are you alright?
Dumbass, get out
Please
of
back
here.
away from the queen, sir.
That's
Queen, I shall
right. You trust him?
Get off, Lenny.
It's
all
alright,
right,
Bjorn.
all right,
It's
enough,
alright.
enough. Let him
It's
go.
alright,
He's
Bjorn.
trying to get away. Let him go. Just let him go.
Shelly, are you alright?
Okay.
Very well.
Do you see what he did to you, Shelly?
The fuck am I dealing with over here? In the back room, we're talking about fucking pushing oxys. In the front, they're beating the shit out of fucking Lenny.
Okay, sounds good, my friend. You have a good night.
You too.
All right, you boys,
Beat the
listen. We
shit
can't
out
be
of
fucking attracting negative attention like this, especially if he pulls out on like an assault charge or something. All right, you don't want that kind of stink on his
He's on our
business.
property. We fucking say self-defense. 20
Yes,
witnesses
and I
to
believe
1.
he just struck our
Yeah.
queen.
No, I
Good.
understand. No. Self-defense is always appropriate. I'm just saying that we don't want additional police activity. So when he's getting in his
Yes, of
fucking
course.
car, make sure he gets the fuck out.
Well, we had a simple misunderstanding at the burger shop. We were searched by the police, and exactly what they were mad about, they found nothing of the sorts.
It's
on
true.
us.
I want to
found
challenge
nothing.
Kevin.
What were
Whipple
they-
to a
what were they
tournament.
mad
All
about?
right.
They alleged
What
us
kind
of
of
stealing a shit ton of food from them, which we did not.
I was
The
muted.
police
You
searched all
dumb
of us
fuck.
and found nothing.
Yes, there was nothing on us at the time of the search.
I wasn't talking while I
Listen,
was
we're gonna
saying-
fucking bring down Burger Shot. All right, I'm gonna challenge them to a D&D style tournament, and winner has to give up a set amount of money and leave the establishment alone for a fucking week. And if
Yeah.
you break contract, we shoot the fuck out of them. All right.
Yes, very well.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
So brush up on your skills. And listen, I need a couple of you to learn to start learning how to fight. You're gonna be my sponsored fighters in a fight club.
Hell yeah.
Dean,
I
I'm
am
looking
a
at you. All right.
strength-based class.
I've been
All right,
practicing
Bjorn?
on my own.
Very well.
A fucking badass woman being a good fighter sounds hot to me. I'm getting horny. Listen, What? Just don't do crazy shit while you're on the clock. All right.
Yes.
Now the time to call you daddy.
This guy hit this guy 3 times, and I didn't throw 1 punch. But that's not gonna happen again.
I have a hard time believing that.
Property, all of you guys fucking gang up and beat the fuck out of him. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Emperor.
No weapons.
Yes, of course.
Just keep guns out of it and shit, because that shit gets messy, and you don't want the cops coming out, down here, rushing somebody for attempted Dragon Slayer.
No weapons. You have to use our
No
fists this
weapons.
time.
Maybe a baseball bat, sure, but no sharp weapons or guns. All right.
Ah,
Yes,
no
sir.
blood.
No blood.
I have to be
Unless you
honest.
get
I
the fuck out of
think
it.
that encounter may have gone perfectly because he struck his own queen, while our
I don't know
queen
why
had
you
his
guys
own
think
management.
that I missed by accident, but it was on purpose. I planned the whole thing.
That was actually quite epic.
You're so smart and intuitive.
That was
Good
that
job,
was great.
boss.
Well, I am the emperor for a reason.
Yes, of course. Glory to the cock.
Glory to the
Glory
cock.
to the
Then we
cock.
return inside and see if there's any customers.
All right, perfect.
And welcome to the Golden
Shit.
Cox. Oh, table. Thanks, boss. Hey, welcome to the Golden Cox.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, you can just ignore me.
Hey, eventually we're gonna need to
Eventually what?
Eventually we're gonna need to put together like union dues style. We're gonna need to make a pool of funds from every business in the city to make sure that we can fucking pay off the cops and maybe even the mayor if necessary too, so we can.
We target the mayor. See, here's the thing: we dropped the ball with this mayor shit. We needed to work harder to get Thomas Wayne in power, 100%. Now my fear, okay, is we need to sell this fish to every organization we can talk to, right, and get them in unison.
Yeah.
If we can pull that off, we're off on a really good foot. But if we can't, then I'm really sure what to do. It's what I told Nino, right? We're playing chess when the people we're playing against manipulate the fucking board, right? And the best way to, I feel like, fight against that is to be in unison, one strong voice, and they try to fuck around, right? They can, instate a law on the next day to fuck us over. But then, you know what we can do? Shut down the fucking PD. Bomb that shit.
Okay.
Any cop car we see, set on fire. Crazy shit, motherfucker.
All right. How about we dial it the fuck back? On the one hand, we're talking about, listen, no. On the one hand, we're fucking talking about running a clean business and making sure that our business is not fucking associated with any illicit activities. On the other hand, you're talking about fucking burning cop cars and shit. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Motherfucker, I'm talking theoretically, hypothetically, okay? I'm not talking about we actually do that shit. It's just the idea of them seeing we are in unison. They will not want to fucking deal with that shit.
Okay, you're right, but how the fuck do you go from I don't want to push drugs to straight up fucking talking about that other thing?
Okay, but I'm talking hypothetically here.
Every time you hypothetically talk about stuff, you hypothetically accelerate 10 steps forward while in practice you're making us fucking rein it in.
Oh fuck it, I got excited, Donnie. What you want from me?
All right, I'm excited too. I'm just saying there's a time and place for it, and we're nowhere near that if I'm, by my metrics, I guess.
There's a lot of fucking footwork that needs to be done, and I'm willing to fucking do it. Okay, but first step is what we talked about, unison. Once we have that, I think we're off to the right foot.
All right, yeah.
I think the next step would be actually giving a shit about this fucking mayor shit and getting a proper mayor in there we can talk to, maybe even work with or control in some way.
What the fuck's that? Some dude is just walking up to the back.
Hey,
can we
you
help
see
you,
what
sir?
this sign is right there?
Yeah, please let me. How did it enter?
Oh, apologies. Oh.
Just be careful while you're walking, huh?
Of course, sir. You love this establishment. I'm loving it for this foot.
I don't know much about Andy, but it's what Don or somebody said, right? She's allied with some organization, the HOA. So
The HOA are close friends of mine and Sab's. So I don't think we'll ever have that issue. And the beauty of it is enough so that I think with so this I sort of told
There's no way he can spy on us when we're talking at this. I am whispering, dumbass. Shut the fuck up.
due to this lack of irrelevant voices going in his ear to be able to sit down and talk to us. He is more likely to hear our entire story and what it is we need. And so him by being by Andy's side, the voice, our needs are always going to be in our ear. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. And my question is, right, would Andy ever put us first or the HOA first, right? And, you know, call me a greedy motherfucker, but I'd rather have somebody up there who would have our best interests at heart over anybody else if it came down to it.
Fair enough.
You know, we talk unison, we talk all these things, but at the end, we want the ultimate power, right? These are just necessary steps needed to get there, I think.
Okay, so now that we got that settled and we're not going to be having this meeting until tomorrow, what the fuck are we doing now?
Well, we should talk to them about Bobby, right?
Bobby?
Do you remember what happened yesterday, Buddha?
Oh, I shot the motherfucker in his foot.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We definitely should talk to him about it before, you know. I mean, he's probably already told them at this point.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Motherfucker in the foot. I'll pay for it.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
no,
about.
I'm just saying, like we said yesterday, we should probably actually talk to him about it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't blow into some. Bear in mind, I just had, you know how it is. Sometimes small shit turns into big shit.
Let me call Rami.
Can you explain what the fuck is going on?
Explaining like Rami.
So, yesterday we're doing an oxy run, and we go to a spot, and these guys are moving the boxes, and me and I'm doing Overwatch to make sure the cops don't come.
All right.
You see two people up on this roof, just fucking, like flying around like fucking vultures trying to see what's going on. Looked exceptionally sketch.
Okay.
So we went and sought them out. Turns out it's Lana and Bobby.
Lana? What the fuck?
Yep. And so we asked him, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing up there? Like, what, why are you acting so sketch? And Lana broke and said that they were just curious and watching over. Why? I don't know. I didn't fully buy a story. But then, even though she said that, Bobby was sticking around despite after having Lana admit everything, well, most everything. Bobby starts acting like he didn't hear anything, and like there was a gun right there. We were straight up telling him that we are gonna fucking kill his ass, and just like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I was just going for a jog. And we're like, we just saw you up there. Why you lying? And so ultimately, instead of killing the guy, which I would, due to me still having some level of respect for him, and I lost a lot of respect that day.
Who is this Bobby guy? Who's he with?
He's like a crackhead. He's with the Cheng gang. They're
Okay.
like one of his guys. I don't really know what he does with them. Might be a friend or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
So
I quite frankly, it was a pretty ridiculous situation given the fact that he could have just simply said, yes, I was up there and I was curious. But his denial of it was both strange. Like, why are you going to die over this? And I don't know. I just kind of assumed the guy was fucking cracked.
Okay. I mean, look, I've been curving this girl for a minute. She keeps texting me. I don't really respond. I don't know what the fuck's